welcome back everybody for the second part of my Avowed playthrough, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, let's just fiddle with this. This camera's a bit whiffy. Yeah, so welcome back everybody to Avowed, like I said, part 2. It's a pretty good game so far. I'm enjoying it. Killed some demons, I suppose, call them. Some lizard men, I think. Got ourselves some nice gear. I'm not sure what I'm leaning into. Like, the magic thing was cool, but you can't seem to go this way. That sucks. Magic is cool, but it seemed to run out quite a bit. Bows are really good. I like the bows. But we're gonna test out the double-handed mace. See how well this works, and then we'll go from there. It is really slow. I didn't want to be a warrior, to be fair. We twine.
You have returned. We felt your presence like dew on a leaf. We wake. Heed us.
Envoy, you alright? Can you hear me? A voice? What did it say?
Now your envoy's losing it.
No, I think something in the Ardra spoke to him.
Adra.
Not like this. I've been round Ardra my whole life, and it never spoke to me.
I'm special.
I don't think it spoke to anyone. Not even godlikes.
That's some gift. Sure seems like it. Now, we've still got to get to Paradise.
I like the way everyone else had voices.
Boat's just up ahead.
Gods, I hope you're telling the truth.
But
This way.
as soon as I hear voices, they don't think I'm going mental. Alright, let's proceed. I got a feeling
Boat!
she's gonna...
There it is.
Oh, she didn't lie about the boat.
Thank the gods it's still here. Get on.
There, in the distance. It's Paradise. So, the smuggler wasn't lying.
My name's Alora, you know. Thanks. I've enjoyed not being dead.
Look, if this is the soul plague the Empress sent you to find, we have to stop it. You have to stop it, no matter what it takes.
Yeah, boy.
I'd heard rumors about folk changing out in the hinterlands. I thought they were just that. You know, stories. I never imagined it'd be like this.
Personal awareness, the first step is to event of how the
I
cause.
don't know how, but if anyone can find a way, it's you.
Will you get on before I leave without you?
Aye, onward to Paradise.
Okay. Or did we just teleport? Interesting. Some good stuff out of that little tutorial.
Never thought I'd be glad to sail here with a smuggler.
And we got an achievement.
You never met me.
You don't
Move
even
along.
talking.
And for everyone else's sake.
Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy.
And that would be me.
And he's late. Huh. Probably died at sea. Good riddance.
You're talking to him.
Wait, you're the... Oh, fuck.
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over? Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were
Backtracking.
godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so...
You're doing great.
Forgive me, again. We're having a bit of an emergency. No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger. No, there's some kind of blight in the wilderness and rumors of plague. They went to investigate. Nature has a mind of its own in these parts. When the ecosystem changes, we ask ourselves how and why.
Leaderless and rudderless is the natural state of things in Paradise anyway. Keeps things interesting.
Well, he's the closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys, part bald fist.
Paradise's mayor, more or less.
Oh.
Most people out here aren't fond of established hierarchies and titles. So, we made up some new ones.
I'm sorry, Envoy, but no one's here to receive it.
What were you waiting for me?
Nonsense. There's a small army of pickpockets, smugglers, and scoundrels between those walls who'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Just ignore him.
Where did you say they went? Because I've got an idea.
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up? See, Cynric? I knew someone would appreciate me for me.
Kai, before you go, I just hate to send the Envoy out there. The wilderness is no place for a scholar.
I'm also a
Make sure
badass.
he comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
The Steel Garrote are here as guests, helping Adirans like yourself keep the peace. Or so they say.
That's certainly what they'd like you to believe. Sounds like their reputation back home in Adir isn't any better than it is here.
They're an order of religious cutthroats, sharpening their blades for the glory
And
of
the
the
Baron
Burned
Queen.
Queen. Oof, creepy bunch, too. Who needs enemies when you have friends like the Steel Garrote? You tell me,
This could be a
Envoy.
side quest.
The Adirans came to our shores with their soldiers, their bureaucrats, and their cult of murderers. Asking a lot of nosy questions is a good way to end up with a knife in your back. Speaking of the Steel Garrote, fair warning, their leader, Inquisitor Ludwine, is eager to greet you. Or possibly interrogate you. They say she fell in battle in the Deadfire, and death spat her back out.
Good to know.
Not if you value your life.
We'll have time to worry about Ludwine later. First, we've got to find your ambassador and my claviger.
New companion. Kai has seen soul and mercy from the Raton Empire. Restless but affable. His wandering has led him to the living lands in search of peace he has yet to find. Oh, sorry, guys. As an experienced in battle test veteran, Kai can withstand damage and draw enemy aggression. His injury damage can burn away flammable objects. Fire Kai. So I want.
I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come on, let's get you some fresh air. Pargrunen left these beacons all over the island. They're good for finding your way around.
City's getting crowded. Pretty soon.
The local militia's lax at the best of times.
So did I
Most days
lose?
are not.
Are these guys not coming with me?
Look, I'll no thank you for showing basic decency. But you saved my life. That counts for something. To me, anyway. Aye, don't push our luck. Try not to get killed. Nah, I'm kidding. Just don't go around acting like you own the place, alright? Not all of them. But it's not a great way to make friends. Give Paradisans a chance. That's why they came here in the first place. Hope we don't run into each other. Still, take care of yourself.
Okay, so she didn't turn out to be too much of a biatch.
Suppose this is where I leave you then. I owe you my life, envoy. I won't soon forget what you did. I don't know. It's all just sinking in. I hope the folks at the embassy know where to find a good, strong drink. You don't have to. Just go up the pier. I imagine they've sent someone official-like to take you there.
Okay, I've just done
Must
that.
be nice, eh?
Well, it's the Living Land's biggest port. People come from all over. Not all of them are Adir's friends.
Wonder why?
You'll be fine. After the fort, I figure you can survive anything.
Again.
Same to you. You'll make the Emperor proud. I'm sure of it.
I ain't no kiss ass for the Emperor. Right, let's... So this is a fast travel point, I'm pretty sure. And you're a dwarf. Right. So we've got some things we can sell to. Stores allow you to buy and sell items with currency. Nibblesters repealed that symbol. Speak with merchants to view their stock.
Greetings, friend. You look like you could use a fine weapon or a sturdy shield. Not to worry, Volter is here. I suggest you take a look at my wares before you speak to Daggerda. Who knows what mood she's in today? From legitimate sources, clearly.
Sure.
From traders and adventurers, mostly. And a few used pieces from people down on their luck.
Right, I don't care about the legitimacy of your wares. Right, you're gone. You're gone, you're gone. You're gone. So I want to keep the sword, obviously. See, I mean, there's no point upgrading any of this crap. That looks nice. But I need 3,600. What do I have? 631. Nowhere near. And that great hammer looks good. Oh, damn, son. So do they all just do the same amount of, or the same spells? It can't. Surely not. Spear, common wand, common round shield. I mean, I've got all this stuff. Grenade. I definitely will be using this two-handed range weapon, which would be cool. Eventually. What about? You got no armor.
What harm could some new armor? Heading out to the wilds? Make sure you have everything you need. You don't wanna... Kai, I told you not to show your face around here again.
Come on. You're not still mad about that hunting knife, are you?
All right,
Hunting knife.
You're clear. But you better pay up front this time.
I knew you'd come around. You miss me.
I'll let you think that. Now don't mind him.
Alright.
Yeah, some of the oldest in Paradis. He's
Got
a
myself
headache.
a nice cup
but
of tea.
that's because you want him to come back alive.
So you do care.
I lagged the groat for you. Do I have to spell it out?
Right. Hey, wow. Power attacks. See, I'm not too treasure map. This map reveals relation on hidden treasure somewhere in Dawnshore. 100. Might as well pick that up. Treasure map, team delivery copies. My husband sent a fortune and still get copies. Spice things up in the bedroom. Now he's dead on account of his weak heart. I want nothing to do with that tasteless, though brutally fitted garment. So I leave to the gods to find out what. Okay. That's cool. We'll have a look for that.
Protect that pretty face.
Alright.
Welcome to Dawnshore, traveler. My name is Daggerda.
There's some sort of
You
fish.
seem like you could use a nice potion or a bite to eat. and I promise a safe and pleasant transaction, despite whatever Volter told you. Ha! I'm sure he did. He'd rather chase off my customers than admit he was wrong. To be honest, stranger, I'm not inclined to go into it. He knows what he did, and let's leave it at that.
Cool story, bro. Right. So, yeah, just normal stuff. I don't need any potions or essence. I've got all that stuff, that fine stuff. Alright, this seems like
how
a little
hard is it to answer a
side
question?
quest.
I can't believe how rude everyone is around here. How hard could it be to find a watcher?
A watcher?
That's a long way to walk. Oh well. The house is probably a loss by now. I'm clearly under some kind of curse. A band of Zorips invaded my house. What am I gonna do?
I can clear that for you.
Why
Don't
did
know
they
what
do
Zorops
anything?
are, but
They've
probably
probably eaten
the
all my food and
lizards.
destroyed my supplies. I don't know what else. First, my ship gets attacked by pirates. Then none of my plants will take. Now this happens? And they won't let me into Paradise to sort it out? The militia. They're scared of some plague. At least that's what they say. I wonder if it's really the Adirans. Keep us out and themselves in. I should never have come here.
Come here for a better life and find a worse one. Wish I hadn't heard that before.
I'm just gonna go over now. Why'd you stay?
It's hard to put it into words.
I like finding out about people before
I
I
just feel like I
accept their
should be here.
quests.
I'd heard it was dangerous, but the Glenfathan wilds were dangerous. I thought I was prepared. I had no idea what I was in for. Then take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zorips saw to that. Come back when you've dealt with them, and make sure you get their leader too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them.
Yeah.
Thank you. That may not be worth much coming from a stranger, but I mean it.
Right. Let's get to it. Now, there was a plant up here, but I'm pretty sure there's no way up. On that side.
I've come in search of lost treasures. Have you heard any rumors of such things in the area?
I suppose so. There are some forbidden ruins to the north, just across the river from the strand.
That's barred. Oh, what the hell?
Many treasures.
Very good. I will remember. You will be justly compensated upon my return.
Can you climb up that? No. I can't get in there. Oh my god, I keep doing that. Oh, there's gotta be. Nice. I found a secret. Well, I'll try that jump.
What am I hitting?
Ah, okay, that's what you do for climb. Nice. Nice. Stop playing Assassin's Creed. So I don't know if there's any way into that. And that hurt. Right, there's a chest in here that I can't seem to get into. I don't know if... It didn't look like there was any way in. Kind of annoying. And there's something else here as well. 2 chests. We'll leave that for now. Oh. Peculiar. Someone has tampered with the crate, and the lockbook inside falls open to reveal sachets of woodsy, spiced and smelling herbs. The scent identifies them as Haley's parsley, common to the Adrian mainland. Small doses prevent a pregnancy, a large dose can end one. Someone's been trying to kill babies. Can't have that. Yeah, just quite an upgrade material. Upgrade materials are used to improve weapons and armor of the matching material type and quality. Upgrade materials can also be combined to create upgrade materials of higher quality. The workbench in the party camp enables to upgrade items by using these. Okay. Where's the warehouse key? Not here. Oh, wow, so slow. Go out this way. Another chest. I thought I had a sign house. Something in here.
Where's my mark? What's the target? Give me a target.
Firefighters command that orders cards burning, works brambles and refers for. So you use fire start under and okay.
Coming in hot.
Nice. Wait. See, that armor might be better to use because we'll use it for now. We'll figure out what sort of character I want to go for eventually. First of all, we have some more exploring to do. So that's a purple chest. This must definitely not an easy way in. So it's barred. So there's got to be a way in. Maybe. I mean, I climbed all the way up to the top. And there didn't seem to be any way in. There's no breakage in the roof. Unless it's down here. Oh my god, I don't know how I missed that. Boom, baby. Give me that purple chase. I know what half this stuff does. Like, there's different types of money in here. Which is cool. Different currency. Give me that. Common spear. Open the door so I can get in and out. And unlocks it free. Okay. Let's buy some lockpicks.
Nice to see.
No, I don't want to buy that. All items. Okay, you don't have that much. Common greatsword. 50. Not going to use that. Common scout. I will probably use that. The spear. It's one-handed. And it does 16. 12 stun. 11. So it does 1 more stun. 2 more stun. Yeah, buy sword. Is there... There is a weight system. Okay. Common pistol. Right, I need to get some...
Time to resupply.
lockpicks. Lockpicks. It's better be worth it. Let's get it. Okay, there's not really a lockpick system like Fallout, which is cool. Like a mini game. Golden shilling. A guard. Perilous and leather. Some iron chunk. And spirit residue. Okay, some cool stuff there, which I don't really know what to do. What is this little cloud symbol?
The dreams between tensions in the city and threats outside, the militia's in over their heads.
Alright, let's go do this mission.
Keep up the good work, soldiers.
Yeah, look at lift the war soldier. We will fully explore soon, but I feel like I've been... Ew. Okay. Think about a party camp. You can set up a party camp at large Adron resource throughout the living land. Set up and will fully restore your health. In party camp, you can speak to companions, upgrade and enchant gear, cook, store extra items in the party stash, and
I
collect
haven't seen this much excitement in a while. Perhaps I've got you to thank for bringing it with you, Envoy.
The icon displayed in content and the range. It's something new to talk about.
You know, for most people, getting sent to the living lands is a punishment. But, according to Steenrick, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position.
Arcane Scholar. I'm an accomplished scholar of the Arcane Guild. The Emperor has turned me to questions that lack easy answers.
You must have gone through one of Adir's famous academies. I can't imagine you had time for much other than your studies, so tell me, is this your first time getting dirt under your fingernails? A word of advice, then. Practical application in the living lands usually involves a dagger, or bow.
And I have that.
Or baking mold, if that's all you have on hand. Don't ask. What I really want to know, since hard questions are your specialty, is why the Emperor would send his best scholar all the way to the living lands. Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they?
I don't even know who they are.
I thought every godlike knew their god. That's one of the stranger things I've heard. And out here, that's saying something.
I don't
Sorry.
know, crap.
These are unusual times. I haven't met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And
I like his
people are
pendant.
making offerings to the gods for
I like his color,
everything
though.
from hangovers to
Shiny.
indigestion, just in case. And here I was hoping for good news. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel Garrote Paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador. Don't get me wrong, we have had a welcome reprieve from the usual muggings and murders since your country folk started arriving en masse. But I don't know how long that'll last. We're talking about an island that has been largely settled by nomads, exiles, and dissidents. People who tend to be suspicious of authority. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course.
This guy loves to talk. Everyone's heard of Charlton and landscape for the adventure. Yeah,
Many people
adventure.
do. Most never make it back. Still, you seem more capable than most. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking. It's good to be part of a squad again. Even if it's just for a while. Shoot. What gave it away? My finely pointed teeth, or the striking blue of my scales? Fair enough. My people are known to roam. Rawatai's hardly a hospitable environment. Many of us end up settling elsewhere, or making a living on the go. That's where you get the popular image of the Amawa bodyguard or mercenary. That certainly doesn't hurt. Nor does the fact that many of us are excellent singers. If you ever find yourself in Takoa, visit the Lore College to hear the chanters. In Deadfire, the Wana Water Shapers can sing the waves into incredible sculptures and devastating salvos. That's what I say. Holler if you need anything else.
Companion ability exchange abilities with a code hand. When a companion levels up, you'll be able to spend companion ability points to purchase 4 great abilities. You may also spend currency to reset. Hey, I don't really want to reset. Fire and ice. I'm sure it's one that's in the high sun. So that could be quite good. That. High steals his mind to regenerate health and increases damage reduction. Okay. We might let it crash down and permanent stunning waves. When Kai's health reaches 0, he arrives himself with a strong 50%. So that could be very good as well. What? We are gonna go for fire and ice one. Sounds good. Fire and ice. Okay, I have all already. Fire and ice. So increase amount of stun. I want the stun one.
After your voyage, it must be nice to spend the night on dry.
And trying a new weapon. Setting new weapon from the left side of the screen. Choose a replacement for his primary enchantment on the right side. See, we ain't got any of this yet, so.
Personally, I've always found the rocking of a ship to be soothing. As long as I've got my feet facing the bow.
Right, we'll rest until the morning. And we'll continue on. So that's good to know. So that's a rest. It's kind of like, why is my guy walking so slow?
Build another palisade just like the last. When this one falls, what'll you adherents do then?
Quest here. Controls. Why has it sprint? Oh, don't do that. Keyboard. There we go. Sprint. Toggle walks as caps. Yes, that's capped.
Don't stand a chance, and neither do we. As if a few sharp.
Okay.
Watch out once you get past the palisades. The Stranger route is apparently hostile to life, as the scholars say. Wait a moment. Oh, Earth, eat my soul. You're the envoy. Sorry, didn't mean to be so informal.
Ah, you got my name.
They said the Emperor sent one of his best and brightest, and Aethys knows we need the help.
Your reputation precedes you.
I hope your voyage here was smooth as good butter.
Yeah, it was not.
I know maybe too much about rough seas, what with serving in the galleys.
No, trying to pick yourself up.
Did you deserve it? Kidding. Kidding. Sorry to hear, Envoy. The living lands is dangerous. We should be sticking together. Can't imagine what might have possessed them to do that.
Nice cup of tea.
It is in the damn soul plague. I haven't seen anything like that before. It seems to change people. Animals. Feels sometimes like the plague is alive somehow. Sorry for the glib tongue. I've tried to be more proper before. Didn't work. I'm no good at niceties, including abiding by most rules. The law and I aren't exactly the best of friends now. Although, I think that's Adir's problem. I was mostly just stealing food. If you're born to the wrong social class, Adir makes climbing the ranks rather difficult. Anyway, that's all in the past.
I was born in the right social class either, but I learned a lot from that experience. Right. Yeah, I'll go that one.
And? No, absolutely not. What I've learned is you can either obey the rules
Or die.
I got caught for my many small, petty crimes and spent about 6 years on the prison galleys. Then, a year ago, an Adiran official came to the jails and told us we could serve the Empire for a shortened sentence or rot.
Not a hard decision.
You can guess which I chose. Seems reasonable to me, too. If I get lucky, I might even die out here. All in all, it's a pretty sweet deal. 3 square meals, bed of my own, maybe even a chance to retire as a clerk. Wouldn't mind being bored stupid for a few years. Better than the alternative. But first, even more palisades. He and the Clavager passed through not long ago. I didn't much like it, but they refused an escort. Less competent than he seems. You think with all the time the ambassador spends working, he'd have more done.
I always like that game where you can...
I hear he's about to sneeze away from swallowing the muck he's paddling in. Poor man. Hot-tempered bastard.
So that's very nice,
The ambassador's scared of him, but won't do a thing because the Clavager keeps the wheels turning. Good at its job, though. Purportedly. Bad about his confections. Sweet tooth like a hummingbird's. He and the ambassador make a good pair, honestly. The ambassador talks a lot. The Clavager gets the administrative day-to-day done. Honestly, I'm more scared of her than Wodica. At least I understand why the Burnt Queen is so pissed.
Who's the Burnt Queen?
Ludwig runs the Steel Garrote, Wodica's order of paladins.
This...
The only thing they care about is their Burnt Queen. There's honor among thieves, Envoy. But zealots, they'll raise the world for their god. Just take a look down the road, and you'll see the last palisades we tried to hold. And the ones before them. We're trying our best to keep the wilds at bay here, Envoy. The Strangleroot is hungry. Every day, it gets closer. Every day, weirder creatures crawl out from its foliage. Be careful if you're headed out there. Anyway, about Adir. Same hungry empire that is looking to gobble up the living lands. The one that sends people out to maybe die for its ambitions. Kind of you to ask, Envoy. The truth is, not really. Adir's fair and good to the people it thinks deserve compassion. But break its trust, and well, Adir will make you crawl to retrieve the pieces. You can tell it's a place that worships Wodica. Actually, I miss the pies. The crust's all wrong here. Listen, Envoy. I'm here to build defenses against the land. You want geography lessons? Go ask a cartographer.
Why is everyone so rude around here?
You know a few things, though. So, ask. No, none. It's all untamed wilderness and feral heathens. I'm joking. Of course there are. There's Fjord, which is run by animancers. Thirdborn, where all the ruffians dwell. And Solus Keep, which has the Pargrunin, who don't like anybody.
Good to know. Who's run by animancers.
And happily, too. Sounds like they've got a whole colony of inventors and researchers there. If I want a servant of the Adiran Empire, I might say it sounds fascinating. groundbreaking, even. I know animancy is considered blasphemous and dangerous, but Fjord supplies most of the produce we eat here in Paradise. They must be doing something right. Miscreants and layabouts and all those great things. The kind of people who can make a life out of impossibly bad situations. Settlements just as rough and tumble. Wouldn't mind having a drink with the locals, to be honest. They sound like they've got stories. You know what I mean? Heard they're under siege right now, though, by those dream thralls. Wouldn't want to be them, between the desert weather and that.
Oh, it's desert.
I mean, the Pargrunin dwarves won't talk to anybody. They stay inside Solace Keep and just never come out. Once again, I'm no cartographer. But you know what they say about continents with small acreage? They've got big personalities.
There's a lot to do in this game.
Here. Poison swamps, deserts, snow-covered mountains, volcanoes, acid seas.
What?
Because why not? A cartographer might be able to tell you more. I hear there's one in town.
Good to know.
That it lives up to its name. Wilder place than Adu, which has been stomped into civility. The living land scares our empire, I think. Otherwise, it wouldn't be sending its most expendable folk here. Present company excluded, of course. I think the living lands won't want to be used by the empire, though.
Talking from these
That's
people.
my opinion. I've been here a while. I don't know. I mean, I know some people in Adu think of godlike as blessed by the gods. What with you lot having a divine resemblance and all. Although, I guess some folk think godlike are cursed. Depends on what sort you are. Frankly, I don't know if I've seen your particular kind before. Still, I think there are stranger things than you in the living lands, envoy. No offense, but more importantly... Ask them then. You're a nice distraction, envoy. Pargrunin beer is surprisingly terrible.
Why do you keep doing this?
In a mountain to know where the best seafood
Just
is.
say it, there's no one else around,
Pay
bro.
attention when the locals
I mean,
tell
go.
you something. And watch out for poets. Something's odd about them.
Right, that was an interesting conversation. Oh, hello. I know I won't be taking that. Unless like the map thing. But we will continue on with this mission. What the hell was that? Find the strangle route. Oh wait, am I doing the right thing here? I don't even know. Journal, quests, side quest, cabin fever. Ah. We weren't going to the right one. There's enemies to be had. Come on then, bitches. Okay, it's strong, but yeah, it's... I'm stuck. I'm actually stuck.
You're not looking so good.
Wow. I got stuck on that mother tracker. That's just annoying. Right, we're gonna eat some stuff. Yeah, no. That. How do you drop stuff? Yeah.
Good fight.
Bear claw. I mean, yeah, this is good, but oh, come on, chunk. Welcome to the club. Your first job is to bring us the bear egg. Don't come back until you do. I need to main touch word, idiot. Yeah, whoops. Didn't mean to do that.
Aim where?
Bear egg. Where is the egg? Welcome to the club. Your first job is to bring us a bear egg. Don't come back until you do. Where be the bear egg? I didn't grab it already, did I? Bear claw. There's definitely nothing here, so we will continue this way. Guessing it's this way. Set up the mountain. Yo, 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 yo.
Palisades at your own risk. There's no guarantee of safety out in the wild.
Beautiful view from these cliffs. Real long way down, too.
So that's the house over there. Nyong.
Zara. They may be strong, but they'll overwhelm you if you're not careful.
Right flank. And seek. Hey, over here. Good run.
Oh my god, how am I missing those shots? Right, you know what I want? Oh, you can actually go first person in there. Oh, let me do that. Right, we are going to put in the wand and grimoire. What did I do here to... That is so strong. Right, what did I do here to... Third person. I don't need to go for it. You. Weird key for first. Oh, my keyboard's just gone off. Good times. Maybe I didn't charge it. You. There we go. Right, well, I want that. You have some stuff on you. Nice little pelt. That's spelled cabbage. So let's go. Oi, I nearly fell down there.
This is the Hangin's place, or was. It's the Zarup's now.
Then raw. Hot shot. Then raw.
Nice. Give me that chest. And leveled up as well. And some iron chunks. She said I didn't have anything to rob. You had money. Certain treasure walls are weak and mature with explosive damage. Ah, okay. Coolio. I like the one. Very cool. No, nothing. It happened again. When I was heating up my soup tonight, I heard the same that same scratching, and sure enough, the Alpha was outside. I dragged my chair in front of the door, but it didn't try to break through. It just poked around the weed patch and stared at me through the window. What does it want? Do Zarps always bother people like this? Wash it. Why do I sometimes feel tempted to let it in? I keep having this dream about it. I'm always sitting at my table and the Zarp is there, and we're looking at loaf, bread and plate. When I reach for the bread, I wake up. What if it's the same Zoro and it's just curious? What if it's hungry? I mean, what could it hurt? What am I thinking?
Anything juicy?
Yeah, a few things.
Maybe it has something to do with that wall painting in the other room. Let's check it out.
Cool story, bro. What wall painting? This wall painting? This wall painting.
I'm no art critic, but I've never seen a mural like that. Looks like an elf and Zara holding hands. What do you see? Why don't we ask Tehangan about it? It's her house. She ought to know something.
Okay. That's cool. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. That's cool. Was there anyone else here? I thought there was some sort of leader or something. You know what? I think this is a good place to stop this episode. Nice little view out onto the ocean. We've been going for roughly 53 minutes, which is cool. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching this second episode of AVOWED. Definitely more to come. I'm really enjoying this game. It's interesting, it's fun, it's like a bit different. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, as I said. Remember to drop a like on the video, drop a comment, any questions, and if you're not already, subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out, and I very much appreciate it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye.